Hello everybody, this is the Great Riek here,
Hello, my name's Dell.
and I welcome you to the Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem, Book 1, Ironman. I just realized I forgot to say that this is Book 1 for every other time.
What is this, episode 9 now?
Yeah.
10 depending on maybe 10 depending on whether or not you split anything up by now.
I've not split anything up by now. I make my Let's Play series as little edited as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we are now at the Norda Market, which is honestly the most fucked up place in all of Fire Emblem.
Is it?
Because here's the thing. This big kingdom of Arcanaya is right here. And here's the slave market that everyone knows about, but no one, because it's wartime, ever does anything about.
Oh, right.
Like... Yeah, I'm like talking about from a lore perspective.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna bring, I'm not gonna bring Julian because Julian's really situational.
Also, yeah, Julian, there's not a whole lot for Julian to do.
Yeah. Gonna bring Gordon, Merrick, Bart, Reyna, Hardin, Wendell, Bantu. Do you think we still need Saji?
I say keep like his access on him just to be safe, but like don't deploy him on this map.
Alright, I'm gonna deploy Ratty.
Okay. Let's bring our main back in.
Yeah. I'm bringing in Minerva for sure.
Yes.
And
maybe Maria just just in case, just in case.
Yeah. And then we have 2 deployment slots left.
I say Kane and Wolf.
Kane and Wolf? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'm gonna do some item trade around so that Maria has a live staff.
Well, she already does she not?
Well, another live staff, I mean.
Okay. I was about to say.
Yeah, because let's see, yeah, I'm gonna take that one live staff. I like to have 2 on everyone. And then I'm gonna see what weapons... Okay, supply, take that.
It probably is better to like have 2 heal stabs on your healers because I refuse to like a cluttered inventory, so I usually just have like 1 weapon and maybe 1 healing item and every one play, and it kind of bites me in the ass sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, so we've got our meme units and Hardin, who is our MVP right now.
Yeah, the opposite of our meme units.
Yeah. Also, I think someone dropped a Night Crest in this chapter. Let me see. Okay, that's a power ring. Steel bow.
Which would still be good to get.
Yeah. And honestly, Rad got a speed ring last chapter. Who do you think deserves that?
Is anyone really kind of lacking in speed?
Let's see, Marth has 8 speed, Doga doesn't matter, Gordon kind of is lacking, because his bows are...
Yeah, let's give it to Gordon, actually, because let's give it to Gordon.
Yeah.
Because he's only doing, like 5 or 6 damage per hit, so, even just, doubling that amount would still be useful.
Yeah. But I think we've got our units selected, because... Yeah.
Yeah. That looks good to me.
Alrighty. And also, as we were talking about with ballisticians, they are in this game.
It's just that we don't get a playable one.
Yeah, because they were like, you know what, we don't want to complicate it by having movable people, and then... Because you know, lore-wise, why, there are no more ballisticians, right?
I feel like I knew at one point, but I don't remember.
It's because they used up the fruit that makes the oil for ballistician stuff. And as such, that fruit is now gone, so they have no way to move them around.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. But yeah, so...
I feel like anime is kind of obsessed with the idea of a mystical fruit that grants magic powers. Like that's the whole thing about JoJo Part 8.
Yeah. Also, this does not show the attack range. Great.
Oh god, I remember that. That sucks.
Yeah.
Is it still 1 to 10?
I think so, so I'm getting my flyer out of there.
Yeah, because the thing about like early FE ballisticians, they were scary.
Well, actually, in FE1, ballisticians only had 2 range.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were just armored archers.
What was the point of that? Okay, that's weird.
Yeah. And there's Gordon's speed. He's now got 7 attack speed.
Oh, can you not use items in the prep menu?
You can't. That wasn't a thing until FE6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or even in FE. Oh, actually no. It's in FE6 just that you couldn't sell items.
Yeah.
There wasn't a convoy.
Yeah, and in FE.
No, actually, no. You could sell items in FE6, but you couldn't on hard mode, is what I'm...
Well, that's a weird limitation on hard mode, I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, it is. I'm not saying it's not, I'm just saying that's how it was.
Yeah. And I'm gonna send Rad and Maria and all of them to take care of the mercenaries over here with their 6 attack speed to Rad's 7 with his steel sword, so they won't double him, thankfully.
We keep bringing up Steven from FE and MS Paints like ever so often, but like he posted his Zealot video earlier today, or no, it was yesterday, and honestly I just he made me remember just how much I love Zealot.
Oh yeah, Zealot is great.
Yeah, he's the one reason I refuse to play FE6 on hard mode, because like on hard mode Zealot becomes more or less like unviable towards the end. That
sucks.
Yeah.
Honestly, again, like, if a game has, like, multiple difficulties, sometimes the third option, each FE game only needs 2 difficulties. Like,
yeah, Yeah, I agree. I don't really care for, like, FE7 as a game, but I will agree that, like, I think it's actually, like, a really good difficulty, like, in regards to, like, what they did with it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I just wish they had, like, a less defend maps. Like, there are like 6 defend maps, and only 2 of them can like be sped up at all.
Yeah. Exactly. And
also, I feel like FE7 Marcus is like IMO, like one of the best Jeigans in the series, because like he's pretty much like he helps out so much in the early game, and like while he does become a bit of a mortal later on, he's never a bad unit to deploy.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
because I don't mind Jeigans being viable all the way through the game, but like I think. Because the thing is, like, if you train, like, say, Sane up, then, like, Marcus, like, will be performing strictly worse than Sane, but, like, even if he does still do pretty well, he won't be doing as well as Sane, which, like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, same here.
Like, I'm okay with them being in the game viable, just as long as they don't outperform, like, the units you have to actually train.
Exactly, because the Jeigan is meant to be a helper that can still be viable later on. He's not meant to be, oh...
You're not meant to rely 100% on.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem with, say, Seth.
Yeah, we talked about this, I think, but yeah, I totally agree.
Oh yeah, we talked about it, but it's worth.
I will take every chance I get to show. So hey.
Yeah, I mean, Sacred Stones is one of my favorite games story-wise.
But gameplay-wise, it's very like they could have been thought through a little bit more.
Yeah, but you know the development history of that game, right?
No, actually, I don't.
The team for it was split between it and, Path of Radiance. They were both worked on at the same time.
Oh, okay, so that's actually kind of sort of happened with, Sonic 06 and Sonic and the Secret Rings, and that's partly the reason why Sonic 06 is so dumb.
I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, like they split, like, in order for, like, to keep their deadline up for, like, Sonic's 25th anniversary, they split their team, like, they split their team to work on, like, Sonic 06 and Sonic and the Secret Rings, and they didn't have time to beta test it, so instead of, like, delaying the project, they forced them to, like, shelve it out anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Honestly, yeah. You don't want to rush a game.
No, you really don't. Which, I mean, Sonic and the Secret Rings is actually not that bad, I don't think.
It isn't. But then again, nothing is really that bad after Sonic 06.
True. Well, I mean, Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom is overhated.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I agree on that, honestly.
Like, okay, it's not good, but it's not Sonic.
Not good.
It's not Sonic 06 bad.
The thing with 06 is that I think there's actually like a bit of fun to be had with just how broken the game is.
Yeah.
So.
And this guy's going after Harden because he has a death wish.
Yeah. You're up against the future emperor there, guy.
Yeah.
Which, like, whether or not they know that by now is not something I don't remember, but hey.
He doesn't really become emperor until, like, book 2, and that's only because he needed to step up.
Yeah, but does he, do, like, most people know that, like, he's next in line to the throne by this point?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as far as these mercenaries are concerned, they're just, like, Harden's probably just some random guy with a turban.
Yeah. Because Kaga loved his turbans.
Yep. Man, so speaking of speaking of how Kaga loves turbans, I wish that like Alec and Navis from FE4 got like a bit more. Well, I guess like most FE4 units could have deserved a bit more like time to be fleshed out, but like Alec and Navis especially.
Oh yeah, I mean, Alec gets a lot of flirty lines.
Yeah. But
Naosh only gets one line unless you get a lover conversation with Lachesis.
Yeah. Which, yeah, that's... But poor Naosh is like, he got shafted.
He did. He really did.
He's the Fugo of Fire Emblem.
Yep. At least Fugo had an excuse as to why he was shafted.
I suppose. And at least Fugo got, like, additional, like... albeit not canon, chances to get more developments.
Actually, Purple Haze feedback, speaking of that, is kind of questionable in its canonicity, because it's like, hey...
Yeah, that's what I meant by non-canon.
Well, I mean, Araki wrote it, and 90% of the time, if Araki writes it, it's usually considered canon.
Yeah.
But Purple Haze feedback kind of is the most iffy thing. The only time, like, the only time Araki's never had it be non-canon is if you've read Jolene Goes to Gucci.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing like a video on that. Like, it sounds so dumb.
Oh, I read it. It was ridiculously stupid, but it was kind of cute.
Yeah.
Basically, it's
like I can't exactly say I mind Jolene. So hey.
Yeah, I mean, more Jolene is nice.
Oh yeah. Is it just me, or does it feel like more people are slowly starting to warm up to Jolene as of late?
I think it's because because the new audience, the non-manga readers, are excited. They don't know the baggage that the fandom has.
Yeah.
With Jolene just yet. The honestly idiotic baggage.
Right. Like I think we mentioned this in the first episode, but like that people, like part 6 is like the one that people skim over to get to part 7.
Yep.
Even though that's really not necessary because part 7 is its own unique, just is a start of its own unique universe. You can watch that before part 1 if you want to.
Yeah. Ooh, I could double for 10 damage. Okay. 10 attack.
Like, really, the only thing part 7 shares with like parts 1 through 6 is like character names.
Yeah.
And even then, that's just to kind of like maintain some kind of like familiarity with this new world.
Exactly. Like, the thing about like each, yeah, as we've discussed, the JoJo parts are pretty standalone.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, hey.
Which that's not to say you shouldn't go back and like watch the parts that you haven't, but like, cause like they all are really freaking good. Like my least favorite one is part 3, and even then I still kind of like part 3. But like, they are really good, and like you don't really need to watch them to like, really enjoy like any like. What I'm trying to say here. You don't need to watch the entire series in chronological order to like enjoy future parts.
Yeah. Also, Ratty just got a crit.
Yeah.
We appreciate when the boy gets a crit.
Oh yeah. You can tell in our voices that we're
That we're focused.
yeah, but like still that was I feel like that was like kind of well timed actually.
Yeah. Oh, God. And also,
That thief's not gonna attack anyone, is he?
no, he's going straight for the village.
Okay.
Or he's going.
Just make sure we either. Okay. Good. You beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Trust me, I saw Harden get crit.
Well, no, I just mean like I was just gonna say make sure either like the thief dies or Harden is healed before you visit both of those villages.
Yeah.
Because I think in this game, like if there's nothing for the thief to pillage, he will start attacking people.
Yeah.
Or at least it was like that in F11. I don't know if it's the same for the. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying. Also, weird concept that a friend of mine came up with that I actually kind of like the idea of.
What's that?
For the last use of a weapon, if it has a crit rate, it gets a crit.
Yeah, that actually. Yeah, also like in especially in GTA games, like weapon breaking strats are a thing to like manipulate AI, so that would actually be really cool.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, this is the last of the weapon, and it has a 10% crit, which that crit will be enough to kill the enemy.
Yeah.
It also kind of break a habit of, you know,
like conserving weapon uses, kind of sorta.
Yeah, because it's like, hey, I'm too scared to use this weapon. Nope.
Well, don't worry. You're gonna do quite a. It's like a.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not really sure how doable that really is, but that would be a cool idea.
Yeah. And Bart.
Holy crap!
Yeah, that was a crit.
All right then.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that thief anymore.
With a 64% hit too.
Yeah.
Because like something about crits is that like crits are rolled after hits, so like if you don't hit the enemy, you also won't crit.
Yeah. I mean, funny enough, I was in a Fire Emblem themed D&D campaign.
Yeah.
And we did a thing called glancing blows, where if the regular hit missed but you got a crit, you dealt regular damage.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. And what's with this asshole critting?
He's just really angry.
Yeah. Local.
You said this was like a slave thing to Jake, right?
Yeah, they're all hoodlums. They're not part of the army here. They're even called a different faction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hoodlums.
Yeah, he's just like he's been like this is like his third night in a row he's been fed slop, and he's just over it.
Yep. And another. Okay, useless crit, but I could take it.
This is just like the map with crits.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we take unnecessary crits.
Well, I just the only thing is that like the same thing happened with Jeigan when he was on the chapter 1. So I'm not gonna say be careful, but I'm just gonna say be careful.
You know, speaking of Jeigan, random Fire Emblem trivia. Did you know that Kaga thought about killing Jeigan in chapter 7 originally? Of
really?
FE1, yeah. But he decided against it because he felt that it was unfair to the player to just kill a unit.
They sure changed their mind on that one pretty fast.
I mean, at least with FE4 it makes sense because that's the end of the storyline.
Well, I was more so thinking about people like Kaze and Birthright, and also like Edelgard and Huber leaving the party if you go Silver Snow.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess that's not really Kaga's doing, but still.
Yeah, although the new director for Fire Emblem basically is a Kaga fan, so...
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah, like, the guy who, like, worked on Echo, like, he was, oh, God. Merrick's gonna be alright, right?
Yes, the other horse can't reach him, I'm pretty sure.
Good. As I was saying, I think the guy that worked on Echo, really big fan of FE3, and, like, I remember him saying in an interview that, like, when his father died, they buried a copy of FE3 with him in his grave.
It was FE2.
FE2, okay, that was it.
That's why he remade Echoes.
Right, okay. Which, it's cool because you can really feel like he wanted the remake.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, like Gaiden and Echoes, I feel like Gaiden maybe not, but I feel like Echoes gets like a little too much hate.
It does.
My thing with Echoes is that I can see a lot of potential for like stuff that would be really good in an FE game. It's just that that we need more variety, like map objectives and like map layouts and all that.
Honestly, I don't even mind the map layouts personally because the thing with the maps is they're all skirmish battles.
Pretty much.
And that's supposed to be the point, is that much like a real war, the skirmish battles are most battles are skirmish battles.
That's true.
So it's like we can't have
and usually like the ones that were like big the main like villains of each act are like they're on the map. Those are usually like the regular like the more traditional Fire Emblem maps, right?
Right. They're the ones that get like the big special maps.
Yeah.
And
who would be like the would there even be like a boss-ish thing for Act 2 for Celica? Because like the only thing I can think of is the Necro Dragon, but I don't really know if that counts. Because like, that's optional.
The honestly, the boss of Act 2 you deal with instantly in Act 2.
I suppose.
It's the pirate guy.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's who the main boss. That's who the boss of Act 2 is.
Okay, that makes sense because I don't think of him as like the main boss because like with like Act 1 it's the Say, and then like with Act 2 it's all inside. It's the Say again, and then what's the guy's name? Tatara.
Yeah.
There was like the whole sluice thing, and then after Celica it's Grief, and then Mikhail at the Mills Temple. So like they're all at the end of they're all like at the end of the thing.
Yeah, Celica's is different because it's like, hey, this is the end of this act.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Celica's Act 2, I mean, it's like, usually you save your big boss for the end. Celica's like, hey, we gotta deal with this problem instantly, and they get an opportunity to deal with it instantly.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it fits her character, like, cause she's kind of like, she intends to, like, kind of jump the gun, kind of, with, like, a lot of her decisions.
Yes.
And especially with Zeta, like, it really gets her into trouble.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, character acting on emotion is really a poor, like, and I feel like that's what a lot of people miss.
Exactly. It's like, oh, she's horribly written. They ruined her from Gaiden, like the few Gaiden fans.
Yeah.
Will say.
Another thing is I feel like we should have characters that like act on impulse rather than making the logical decision. Because the thing is, if you have a cast full of characters that make the logical decisions, you're just gonna have a really like boring and predictable story.
I mean, Dimitri was sort of like that.
Yeah. Which I mean, well, I don't think Dimitri was like. Probably a bit of a hot take, but I don't think Dimitri's really all he's cracked up to be honest.
I mean, I love Dimitri, but he's kind of a bit overpraised at times.
Yeah. Another thing, like, the thing is, I don't really think, like, the first half of Part 2, Azure Moon, I don't think is really handled, like, super, like, I feel like it could be handled better. The second half, I think, is really good, and I think the Part 1 Crab is really, but, like, this, like, that little, like, the 3/4 mark, I guess, is, like, my least favorite part of the Blue Alliance path.
I getcha.
Because it feels like, I feel like the writers went, like, a little too gung-ho with the whole, like, homicidal slump kind of thing that Dimitri's in.
Yeah.
Because like compare like Part 2 Dimitri, the very first, and like the very first half of Azure Moon, compare that to like Part 1 Dimitri, like there's nothing to really, there's nothing that really hints to them like even remotely being the same character until Roderick dies.
Yeah.
Which like that's a whole other can of worms I'm not gonna get into. So I can rant about that for like hours.
I getcha. Like.
Have you seen Dimitri's A support with Gilbert?
I have.
I would much rather that would have been in place because that was so impactful, like, much more impactful than like the whole thing with Roderick, in my opinion.
Yeah. I feel like
because another thing is that like Gilbert actually does kind of know where he feels about it because he went through something similar.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a missed opportunity.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot a lot of Three Houses, like, Three Houses is my new favorite FE game, but even then, there's a lot of stuff they get wrong.
Yeah. Which, this is probably another unpopular opinion, but I think Silver is actually a game, if I'm gonna be honest. Because I feel like the storyline of, like, going to, like, rescue Mila, I feel like that fits Silver Snow more than it does Azure, or Verdant Wind, rather.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like Seth is kind of sort of takes over as a lord for Silver Snow, and, like, it makes sense out of why he wouldn't want to, rescue Rhea, because, like, she was, like, she's, like, the Archbishop, like, the, pretty much, like the governing, like, law of, like, Fodlan, and she's also said as, like, one of Seth's closest friends. What does Claude really have to do with all that?
What Claude has to do is he wants answers. Like, that's the thing. Claude's whole thing is he wants to learn all of Fodlan's secrets. He wants to open up Fodlan to be.
I suppose. Yeah, that actually doesn't make sense. But like, can we at least agree that Claude had no reason getting involved in, like, the Edelgard Dimitri?
He's just kind of swept up in it, and that's kind of the point, actually.
I guess, but, like, I think I would have preferred if, like, if they did what I thought they were gonna do first, which was, like, have the main conflict be between Edelgard Dimitri and Claude, just like over furthering, like, the lore overall, I guess, of Fodlan.
Yeah, I mean, Claude, like, we learned a lot about Fodlan lore-wise in his route, but...
Well, yeah, but, like, I feel like they could have done a little bit, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I get you. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying where I see it, you know?
Yeah. It's also been, like, because the thing is, like, when it comes to FE games, whenever I see the story once when I play through the game, start playing through the game again, I just kind of skip the cutscenes because I'm like, okay, I know this, so I might have something, I might have some details wrong.
Yeah, honestly, like, it sounds...
Like, I probably shouldn't be the person to, like, talk about story.
I mean, excuse me, sorry, just kind of... But yeah, I mean... I feel like a lot of people, like, what was your first route?
I think it was, I want to say, I actually don't remember. I want to say it was Crimson Flower, because I actually, like I discovered, like, the whole, like, event, like, Chapter 11 with Edelgard, I kind of discovered that event. So I was able to go Crimson Flower right off the bat.
Gotcha.
And the other thing is, I just kind of, I wanted to, like, first playthrough, I wanted to use, like, all gold, without using anyone else. So, like, I already had, Edelgard C+ support by then.
Alright. Also...
I actually like Crimson Flower, I think.
Oh, Crimson Flower, like, here's the thing. I'm one of those people that I get the complaint, but don't exactly agree with, like, the whole length complaint of the game.
It could have been fleshed out, but I think it's good for what it did.
Yeah, people are like, oh, they should have crammed in stealing with those who slither before they killed Rhea, and I'm like, what time would they do that? Yeah. Oh, this is where George joins in, because...
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah, we have our best sniper now.
So, yeah. Does that mean Gordon's getting obsoleted?
Not really. Let's look at their stats real quick. 7 strength, 10 skill, 12 speed. I mean, he's amazing. But Gordon isn't that far off.
Yeah, he's not, which is the shocking part. His strength is actually higher than George's.
Yeah, it's higher than George's, and they have the exact same speed.
No, I think George has one more than Gordon.
George has
6 attack speed.
Oh, you're looking at the attack speed. That's because Silverbow is light.
Oh. Okay.
I'm looking at their speed stats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they both have 12 speed total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of 3 houses, like, it's kind of gotten habit of, like, looking at, like the actual, like, attack speed and the hit rate and the void rate and just kind of ignoring the strength, skill, speed, and all that.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Because, like, 3 houses doesn't really give you a reason to look at that anymore.
No, it really doesn't. It's like, why do you care? You shouldn't.
Yeah, it's to the point where I feel like they should have just, like, maybe, like, kind of did away with, like, the standard skill, strength, skill, speed, and all that, and just kind of, like, focus on, like, the attack and, like, make that what increases strength.
Yeah, honestly, they could have just done the power split, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I always forget that, visit. I always forget that visit's at the top of this menu.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like,
It's a good
hey!
thing. It's a good thing that doesn't take up a turn.
No, I love that it doesn't take up a turn. It's like...
Which I don't know where the hell they went wrong with futuristic games.
It feels like they wanted to get rid of as much of Kaga's good ideas as possible.
Yeah.
Cause let's...
Here's the thing. They ended up not really ripping off a lot of like Kaga's ideas like in later games, but Baerbock Saga's like a whole little village thing is basically just Gargamon Monastery.
Yeah. Also, oof, I forgot about... Okay, he missed. Good.
Whew, okay.
And then that guy...
That's also our first Manakee boss.
Yeah. I think, well, it would have been our second if we got, what's his name? If we got the Chapter 9 from FE1, but...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And here's where we get Linde.
Oh, Linda? You mean?
Yeah, Linda, yeah. I pronounce it Linde because, like, I overpronounce the E on purpose.
Yeah, oh, yeah, fair.
Because if you don't, you just get Lind, which people will think you're, like... She's got one of the most complex names, you know?
Yeah. Linda's adorable, too.
Yeah. And then,
Although I will say I would prefer her, like, FE11 look.
Yeah. Again, Shiro Masamune. He's got great artwork.
Yep.
I will forever love Shiro Masamune's work.
Yeah. Yeah, so speaking of, like a FE11 and FE12's art style, I feel like the combat animations in those games aren't as bad as people make them out to be.
They're not!
Yeah, I like them.
Same here, like... Then again, FE11 for the longest time was my second most played game next to, next to, Path of Radiance.
Yeah.
And here's Linde!
Yep, yeah, she's actually pretty good.
She is.
She has her aura tome, which is, like, it hits like a truck, so...
Yeah, but I'm gonna reserve that like crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cause I'm gonna buy some blizzards.
It's always weird to me how magic is like a weapon technically speaking, but it's always sold in the item shop. That's always weird to me.
It is. But speaking of, how do you feel about like Fire Emblem Three Houses' use of like weapon like durability for magic spells, where it's like it recharges every chapter?
I actually think that's kind of I like that, I think, because like it makes mages like feel like more of like specialty, like no, what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but it's like they're not exactly meant to just like throw out into like the fray and just kind of like clean up house. Like they're meant to be used like more strategically.
Yeah, they're meant to be used with caution.
Yeah, which they reward being cautious and being strategic. Which like I think that was like meant to be the whole thing about mages in the first place, actually.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
And I forgot that this guy deals 20 damage to Harden for a second.
Yeah.
But hey, Harden's good. Let's see, okay, he will only deal 20 damage to Wolf. And Wolf deals... Let me see...
Battle systems can't attack people who are up, right up next to him, right?
They can't.
So, okay, so he can't hit Harden, in other words.
No.
Okay.
They are like up to 10 range specifically.
Gotcha. Wait, so they can only hit people that are 10 spaces away? I thought that was like 3 to 10.
Up to 10 spaces away.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I might be losing Wolf if I don't do a physic.
I was gonna say, like, only, like, exactly 10 spaces. That's oddly specific, and it's kind of... I kind of like it.
I mean, if it was only specifically 10 spaces away, I would love it too, because it means, like, they're meant to pellet at you while you're going...
Yeah.
Excuse me, while you're going up to them.
Like, it's so, like, weirdly specific that, like, that's why I would love it. Like, not necessarily because for like, any, like, usefulness it might provide, just because, like, it's so weird. That's such a weird detail.
Yeah. Also,
I live for that. I live for that kind of stuff.
Also, I'm gonna see if I can crit with a magic spell. Because... Oof.
That's... There we go.
Yes.
Nice and done.
Level 6, weapon level, defense, and max HP. Dropped a power ring. Which, honestly, that's going straight up onto Merrick.
Yeah, fair. Because I think Merrick could probably use the power boost.
Yeah. And there we go.
This isn't a route map, is it?
No, there are no route maps in this game.
Okay, because like that was the boss we just took down that mannequin. Like, I don't think he's anywhere near the seize points.
Yeah. We just have to take down that shooter now.
Yeah.
Let's see, will this guy be in range if... Okay, he would be. No, he'd be in range of Minerva.
But like if you just put him like right like one space southeast of like that battle system right there, then I think he'd be fine. I think he'd be fine.
Yeah, the thing is I don't want Minerva getting hit by the sniper.
Oh right, because like the movement range doesn't show attack range, does it?
It doesn't show attack range, but you can easily imply, so if I was
like the easternmost space there is like how far he can move, right?
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was saying I was yeah.
No problem. No problem. I can get ya. And I'm gonna
once again too used to modern FE games.
Oh, I know. And I'm gonna trade off this reblow so that I can heal Merrick.
Not a public E2, what the hell?
Oh god.
I mean, hey, if it's saving lives, and you know what, I think at that point, allow it. I don't know about you, but like, if it serves a practical use that can help save lives,
yeah,
I'll consider it. I'll consider it.
And also, I'm just gonna head down to buy a bow for George.
Yeah, don't just so that you don't risk just destroying the Parthia too fast.
Oh, he doesn't come with Parthia.
Oh, does he not?
No, he comes with a silver bow. Parthia is dropped later on.
Oh, right, okay.
I think they auto-added him with Parthia and Shadow Dragon, because they want you to get...
I don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, so that guy... Okay, he only deals 5 damage to Kane, but he dodged anyway, so... Okay, let's see how much he deals to Kane. 9 damage. Oof, okay. Oh, only 7 damage, okay.
That's...
That was just bad luck.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
I don't blame myself for that. I blame the RNG.
No, but by all means, yeah, that's not your fault.
Yeah. That was just bad RNG right there.
Yeah.
You
still have to admit that was kind of funny.
Oh, it was! I was just, like, stunned for a second.
Yeah.
And I'm doing something I never thought was possible in an Arcanine game. Running low on funds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you really like blowing.
Here's the thing, I'd rather be overstocked than not stocked.
I suppose.
Cause it's like, hey, it's...
I'm kind of sort of the opposite, where I'm so like OCD about like using up like the resources that I already have before buying new ones, and I end up using them way too faster than I realize, and like I kind of buy myself an ass for it.
Yeah. I get ya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it just me or is Barst kind of not doing as well as he used to?
Barst falls off. That's admittedly a fact.
Yeah. Like, he's useful for the early game, but, like, he's not really...
Yeah,
like, he doesn't really do super well long term, because, like, for one thing, he doesn't promote, which means, like, he's kind of, like, not stuck as base stats, but, like, he doesn't really improve too terribly much.
No. Exactly.
Which, like when you start winning, like, you take, like, a base Barst and compare it to, like, promoted, like, Kane or Abel or, like, anyone that can promote, really, like, he's, like, you'll soon see, like, how big a difference promotion really can't make.
Yeah. Also, I'm trapping the sniper because snipers are good little tools for grinding.
Yeah. Also, they're kind of scary.
Yeah.
I mean, he just crit killed Kane, for God's sake.
He's got they've got 10% crit chance. 90% of them do, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, their base crit is a 10%.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Well, I knew it was the case for, like, stuff like FE9 and FE10. I didn't know that was such a thing so early.
I mean, it's not a skill, it's just that they always have such high skill.
Oh, they pretty much, like, by virtue of, like, their high skill, they almost always have, like at least 10%, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah, you get it now, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just moving Marth ahead. This has been another chill episode.
Yeah, I mean, we did have that whole thing with Kane, but yeah.
I don't count that because that was just unfair.
Well, no, I'm not saying that was a mistake, but I'm just saying that, like, that would definitely was, like, a bit of a heart sink moment.
Oh, yeah. Also, great thing about these ballisticians is that unlike FE1, they're not armored anymore, so...
Oh, yeah, so you don't need, you don't need to deal with them anymore.
Yeah. Let's see, Biraku.
So like, okay, like, speaking of, like, FE9, FE10 and all that, I'm never sure, like, what to think of, how to think of, Leonardo as a unit, because, like my whole thing is that, like, by himself sucks, but, like, the Lunasod, his personal bow is really freaking good.
The thing about the Lunasod is... Oh, shit, I forgot to heal him.
Okay, thank God.
Okay, and then, yeah. So...
I guess the thing about Lunasod is that, it's a really good bow. Like, towards 1 to 2 range is still the best way to go, but, like, still.
Yeah.
So, I guess, like, thinking that way, Leonardo's really not good at all, but, like, I usually train him.
Yeah. I mean, I get where you're going with what you're saying.
Yeah. I've always kind of thought of him as, like, George if you give him the Parthia, because, like, by himself, like, George, especially in FE11, like, he's pretty good in this game, but in FE11, without strong enemies on there, he kind of sucks. It just so happens that the Parthia is really freaking good.
Yeah. Oh, wrong person to trade with. Okay, there we go. Can you use the steel? Yes, you can. But this kill's going to Rad because...
Is he able to trade in this game, too? Like the Drachia-style trading?
Yes.
Interesting.
That gets removed only in GBAFE.
Okay.
Because
GBA... I don't think it's a Tellius either, is it?
Yeah, I'm saying it gets removed in GBAFE and doesn't return until,
okay.
Yeah. Doesn't return until 3 houses, actually.
Yeah. Which, like, honestly, I think, like, giving the ability...
Yeah.
I feel like that's, like, adds more depth to things rather than, like... Yeah.
I get what you mean, yeah. It's...
Yeah. Well, what do you think about it?
I love the ability to trade freely, because it's like, hey... Okay, they don't deal effective damage to flyers.
Because the thing is, I feel like effective trading that, like, adds more to, like, because, like, it makes, like, a, like, good positioning, like, a bit more important, because, like, you can, like, trade, like, you can, like, move someone in the middle between 2 units and, like, trade a, like, a good weapon from, like, one unit over to the other with the same unit. Like, you don't have to, like, move, like, the trader or the person being traded to.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, there we go. Another 10 EXP.
Although I will say I really like FE4's pawn shop.
Yeah, and FE4's pawn shop works perfect for FE4.
Yeah, because the thing, I like the punch on system because like it encourages you to like at least try to work with what the unit starts with before like giving them anything new, because you need to expend gold to be able to give them new stuff.
Yeah, and also people like that whenever they talk about an FE4 remake, they're like, we should add trading. I'm like, no, you simpleton.
Trading would just like completely destroy the game's like balance, because like the crit kills.
Thank you, and someone was just like, just remove the crit kills, and I'm like, no, you fucking simpleton.
Add RNG that always kicks in the worst time. Sure, that sounds like an excellent idea.
Yeah.
When I'm pretty sure that was the whole point of it, was to like remove RNG that's like kicks in the worst time.
Yeah. Honestly, the great thing about FE4 is that speed and crit don't really matter as much, because
yeah, no, because much more. There's much more of an emphasis on like just doing raw damage and like all that.
Yeah. Also, Rad gained another point of res.
Nice. Rad's doing quite well, actually.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he's gonna be our good replacement Swordmaster.
Well, I was assuming we don't get careless.
Well, he's getting fed these kills real quick.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I forgot to move Marth this turn. Yeah. And, yeah, Ballisticians just straight up suck.
Yeah.
Because they're like, hey, we are good. We're gonna kill you. No, you ain't.
You're not the FE5 track yet. 5 Ballisticians, you're not scary.
Yeah, I mean, god dang. Those Ballisticians, they were just like, you know what? We're gonna make them pants-shittingly terrifying.
They hit hard and they're pretty accurate.
Yep. Though you can...
And also, the map in FE1 that was like 90% Ballisticians,
that's not in this game.
okay. Because like, I know FE5 has another map that's too.
Yeah. Though, funny enough, you can actually steal ballistas with the Thief Staff in FE5.
Really? Then no one could use them though, right?
No. Well, actually, they are a bow rank thing.
Oh, interesting.
But they're extremely heavy and not good for a moving archer.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you can steal them, and with that, they sell pretty hefty.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, a lot of this... Because people are like... I used to have this mindset that you don't need, that if you're trying to play around with money in Thracia, you're playing Thracia wrong. But now I think kind of the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, son. Just gonna...
Yeah, just squeeze a little bit more XP out of Maria.
Yeah.
Or Lena, whoever that is.
Yeah.
Or Maria,
that's Maria, yeah.
Too many freaking red-haired clerics.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm still kind of excited to go if you want to do one more episode after this.
Oh yeah, I'm good to go. Yeah.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna conquer this castle if you're good with that.
Yeah, that's good by me.
Alrighty. Because this is the chapter where we get Medea.
The Palace Castle. That's because that's not redundant.
It's Pales, actually.
I know. I know. Just like I like imagining it being pronounced Palace, because like Palace and Castle are basically the same thing, just like different kind of cultures thing.
I mean, it's not as bad as Hoshido names. The Eternal Staircase, or, you know, the Wind Tribe Valley.
I suppose. So yeah, that's gonna about do it for this map, right?
Right. Right.
So yeah, thank you all for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment telling us like how stupid that whole thing with the 9% crit arcane was, and yeah, I guess we'll see you next time.
All right, and you guys have a good night. Goodbye.